Speaker is Brian West, number 26, a punter and kicker on the Mountaineer football team. He's a freshman majoring in physical education, and while he attended Pennsbury High School, he was quarterback, punter, and captain of his team, and he was also named Lower Bucks County Wrestler of the Year. The title of his speech is Attitude Equals 100%.
Have you ever known a person who's always negative, someone who's always critical of everything you do? That's the type of person who brings all those around him down and probably isn't very successful or very happy. I feel you need to have a positive attitude in life. One area in which I feel a positive attitude has helped me is in sports. In my junior year, I was the quarterback of the football team. We lost our homecoming game in which I threw 2 interceptions. Fortunately, my father brought me out of my depression and told me I had to change my attitude throughout the next practice week. It must have worked because the following week we won the league championship game and I had one of the best games I've ever played in my life. I know that keeping a positive attitude played a major role in that win. Unfortunately, even though we won the championship game, I tore a couple ligaments in my ankle, and that kept me from wrestling for a while. Even though I was somewhat depressed again, I decided not to mope around. I faithfully did my rehabilitation exercises and kept a positive attitude so I could get back to wrestling as soon as possible. Sometimes we lose sight of the fact that there's more to athletics than just athletic ability. For example, last year I was a senior at Pennsbury High School in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I was active not only in football but also baseball and wrestling. At the end of the wrestling season, the officials in the state chose the Wrestler of the Year. I was fortunate to win it. The part that meant the most to me was that it was based on sportsmanship, character, and attitude. Another area in which I feel a positive attitude is necessary is life in general. It's easy to fail a test or a quiz and give up. Failing is something that we've probably all experienced. Without failure, there would be no success. If that happens to you, you need to forget about that test you just took. It's over and done. The most important test that you'll take is the next one. Be positive. Work toward improving instead of worrying about failing. A lot of high school athletes would like to go to college on an athletic scholarship. Often they don't realize that without the standardized test scores, they're not going to go anywhere. My parents stressed academics on me. And now, today, I wish that I had listened to them because I would have better grades in high school and I would have better study habits today. Fortunately, the WVU athletic program does stress academics. All freshmen are required to attend study hall Sunday through Wednesday evenings from 7 to 9 p.m. If upperclassmen have below 2.5, they're required to put in 8 hours of study hall a week. In addition, there are tutors in various academic subjects if we need them. The last area that requires a positive attitude is life in general. Life doesn't always go our way. We've heard the saying, some have to win and some have to lose. When I was 14, my best friend died of cancer. Nick was very athletic. He played baseball and football. He always had a positive attitude and he always had a smile on his face. He won the Coach's Award for being the most coachable player. He knew that he had cancer for about a year. The doctor told him he wouldn't live to see his 14th birthday. He kept a positive attitude throughout the ordeal and lived 2 weeks past his birthday. He always kept a smile on his face and made others smile when we didn't feel like smiling. In conclusion, if you take the word attitude and assign its corresponding number to the alphabet, look at its sum. If you take attitude, A would be the first letter in the alphabet, and 20, and so on. If you add these numbers up, it equals 100. And that's what your attitude should equal, 100% of everything you do.